Newberg, Oregon. It's a beautiful scenic area at the gateway to Oregon's world-class wine country. It's also a place where the culture wars are an all-out political battle, and it's mostly being waged in the Newberg school system. The national spotlight on Newberg began in August when a majority of the school board voted to ban Black Lives Matter and pride symbols on campus. This led to an immediate backlash. Students pushed back and residents started putting up their own symbols. It led to more than a few heated school board meetings.
There is no racist intent. There is no homophobic intent. There is none of that going on at all. You come to my house on Thanksgiving, you will find people of color. You will find people that are gay. You can come anytime and ask that question.
Now there are recall efforts against school board chair Dave Brown and vice chair and former chair Brian Shannon. Shannon and the three other conservatives who make up the school board's majority fired the district superintendent, Joe Morlock.
I protest that none of you had anything to say why you wanted to do this. That the public is
It's over, it's done.
The majority board members are suing a group of constituents for doxing or making their personal information, including their addresses, public. They say they are concerned for their safety. The Newberg Teachers Union is suing the board, saying the ban on symbols is discriminatory and unconstitutional. A final decision on the ban still under consideration months later. Joining me now to talk about what's happening in Newberg is Tai Harden-Moore. She just announced her candidacy for Yamhill County Commissioner. Harden-Moore is a diversity and equity consultant who lives in Newberg, has a child in the school district, and previously ran for Newberg School Board. Tai Harden-Moore, welcome to Eye on Northwest Politics. Tai, you just announced that you're running for Yamhill County Commissioner. You previously ran for the school board in Newberg unsuccessfully. Why are you running for commissioner now?
I'm running because Yamhill County needs new leaders with new ideas and fresh perspectives to address the issues that are facing our county. And I think that I'm the right person to bring those new ideas and fresh perspectives.
You're not originally from Newberg, so why did you move there?
I'm not. I'm from Seattle, but I graduated from law school in 2014, and we were looking to move back home to the Northwest in 2015. And gentrification led us to Newberg. We no longer could afford housing in the Portland area, and we couldn't find housing that we could afford until we got to Newberg. And so we made it home and ended up actually buying a house here in 2018, and this is home for me now.
What's it like to be Black and an equity consultant in Newberg right now?
It's interesting, to say the least. There is a lot of pushback against diversity, equity, and inclusion here in Newberg and Yamhill County right now, which is really unfortunate. I think that that is due to a lack of information and education really around these issues, and an over-reliance on trigger words like CRT that folks are hearing on their media stations or from other folks in the community. And it's really leading to some dissension that is really disappointing to see.
How has the school board controversy in Newberg divided your community?
It really has divided us a lot. There are folks like me who are on the side of really pushing back against the racist and discriminatory policies that the school board has put forth. And then there are other folks in the community that are really supportive of those policies and those school board members. And so it's been really difficult to watch as a Black woman, having a child in the district, knowing what the ban means to those marginalized students. And for folks to say that they don't care about that, that these students don't need that type of support, that everyone's fine. It's so disheartening, and it really shows how out of touch they are. So I really would love to see this community come together and heal, learn about some of the things that maybe they don't know about, so they can have a better understanding of where other folks are coming from.
What about the argument from the majority members of the school board who say that banning all political symbols takes the politics out of the school system instead of inserting it into it?
That's not true, because we know that there are students that have expressed directly to those school board members that these signs are a indication that these staff or administrator are safe people for them to talk to. And without those symbols, they just don't know who's safe. And so this is not about politics. It's not about politics at all. It's about a sense of safety. And that's what's important here. You know, I feel like it's been politicized because folks are pushing a certain agenda. That's unfortunate. It's our students we should be concerned about. If you're serving on the school board, your primary concern should be students and families and their safety, not politics.
Now, you have a child in the school system in Newberg right now. You did have two. How has this affected your family and your child who's still remaining in the Newberg school system?
Yeah, my daughter is still a student in Newberg schools, and there was a lot of fear in me when school started this year because I didn't know what to expect for her or for any of the other students of color or marginalized students attending Newberg schools. I was in real fear. Fortunately, she's been okay. There have been, some talk about the symbols and things like that. But from what I'm understanding is that the students are really coming together, banding together, trying to support each other where they can and say that this is wrong. And so I'm hopeful that things will continue to get better for her and for all of the other students. But it's hard. It's definitely hard as a student, but certainly hard as a parent too, to send your child into something so unknown and scary.
Ty Harden Moore, thank you for joining me, expressing your opinion on Eye on Northwest Politics.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Up next, former Multnomah County Chief Deputy District Attorney Norm Frink weighs in on Governor Kate Brown's criminal release policies. That's in 2 minutes on Eye on Northwest Politics.